He'll bring it out. It's Williams. Not near. Running inside. It's Miller. Breaks into the open. Coming out, attacking from deep in their own end, and they're out at the 26 with the first down.
Man, I really love the way this guy looks when he's toting the rock. You think about all the high school kids out there who dream about one day donning a USC jersey and being the starting running back for the Trojans. There's so much competition, not just in the state of California, but nationally.
Because if he bobbles it at all, or as soon as his hand gets to the ball, you can tell the difference.
Keep handing it off to this guy, let him see what he can do, and when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it.
Snags it, and he's open. He's across.
But look what he was able to do after the catch. He gets an explosive play for this offense.
Right on the money. Really put
to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Nowhere to... The run from the shotgun. Picked up a...
You're going to keep moving the sticks. You're going to keep driving this defense back, so keep at it with the RPO game.
And that's what it was on 3rd and short.
Here comes the heat. They're working that left side. Breaks free, and he might be gone. Looking to pass inside the red zone. Gets it to the back.
Him and the linebackers have to see him and understand when the quarterback throws him the football. I got a break on it. And
touchdown, Trojans! Gets it into the end zone.
Shut everybody in this building up.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And they top it off with a 14-yard pass for the touchdown. Looks like he's going to try to return it. Excellent check field. Throwing, Mensah. Quick completion on the out. That's a nice pickup to give them some breathing room, and they've got it out to the 27. And the Hurricanes will hustle to the line.
Not wasting any time. You just watch the opponent go down on their first drive and score a touchdown. So right away, you're aggressive. You're throwing the football on your first play of the game, and you're getting a nice completion. Really nice job.
These little gains can start to add up as he gets it up to the 34. The Hurricanes in a good spot here with 2nd and short.
And you're seeing the offense now mix up the tempos. After a successful run, they're now going hurry up.
I don't think that's in this situation. Mensah unloads to the wideout. He's got it in more than enough for a first down. Inside the... And he'll take it to the house. He got loose. Touchdown, Hurricane. I tell you, when this drive started...
Nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Williams. They make this. Back to pass. It's Mayava. With the catch, it's Anderson. Wants to throw it again, and why not? Got his man on the right. Wants to throw it again. Working that left side now. And he's able to
get open, and he can make positive things happen after he has the ball.
Here's a little room there. Really good. Off the play fake. Just a short pass to the tight end.
Easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide-open opportunities to get some positive change.
6. Pretty easy field goal range with Ed Love to pick up the first. Oh, he's got some space. He's finally brought down, but he takes it all the way to the 6.
And as the game goes on, you're going to see this offense continue to use the RPO. That look was conducive to handing it off. The defense now is going to start putting more guys in the box to slow this running back down, and that's when the quarterback's going to have an opportunity to keep the football and make plays throwing.
The Trojans line it up with a 1st and goal. He steps in and goal. Trying to surge it in. And he surges across the line. Touchdown, Southern Cal.
And that is exactly what you want from that offense.
And the extra point is true. On the run from inside his own 5. Good job. Yes, a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Here's Mensah to throw. Pocket breaking down. Man, did he...
This was all over him right after the snap. No wonder that thing fell incomplete.
Right back to the air on 2nd and 10. Firing to the right, complete. He'll get it up to a bounce. Looking to throw on 1st down. Oh, he's going to try to hit him over the top. And incomplete. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Bringing the heat. And they got it.
Down quick.
This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Oh, he's going to try to get it all here. Interception. You don't see him make that kind of mistake very often. Got some room to run. At the 20. Touchdown, Trojans. What a play. Not only the interception, but the great return for the score. Look, I know it's only the 2nd quarter, but we're starting to see a pretty significant gap develop between the...
Reading their scouting report, making big plays.
And the extra point puts... And he takes this from inside the 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Out of 30 seconds to play in the half. We'll see how aggressive they are on this drive. Throwing, Mensah. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And I'm dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Fires to the wideout. Intercepted. A first-half turnover can swing momentum. Going the other way, and he's got room. The 10. Touchdown, USC. The defense takes matters into its own hands. Look, a lot of time left. There's one more onto that lead. And they knock through the extra. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Amen. And he hauls it in, and everybody's on the edge of their seats. He'll step out of bounds. This comes onto the field looking to put together a drive. When you're facing a deficit like this one to start the 2nd half, you really can't afford to waste a single possession.
Fresh start here in the 2nd half. It's the only...
Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. A huge gain on that.
An overdrive. You need more big plays, more shots down the field. You got to continue to be aggressive.
Strong pass rush gets to the quarterback, and they get him at the 46.
And that is just what this defense needed. Nice job getting upfield, getting after the quarterback, putting that last play behind him. Big gain, so what? Great job being dialed in on 1st down to the pass and getting the sack.
Receiver healing down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Oh, they real double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half. Almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Mensah. He's got an open man.
Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute, David.
Oh, there's always football on the bad pitch. Defense.
Those in a game, the more likelihood you have of putting that pigskin on the ground. They put it on the ground there. Ball gets out. It happens. It's going to be a part of the game, but it's also the part of the game that the coaches, when they get you to the sidelines, they're going to tell you about it. And they're not going to tell you about it in good language.
And the Canes racing to the line in the hurry-up. The run inside. It's Fletcher. He'll be brought down at the red zone here on 2nd down. Here's Mensah to throw. Now moving to his right, looking for anyone that's open. Hauls it in. They've snapped it in the shotgun. Wide out trying to get it in. That completion has them right on the doorstep. They'll mark it at the 1. Looking for just 1 more yard. It's 2nd and goal. Looking to fire. Quarterback adapting. Unleashes to the end zone. And that is interception number for the opening play of this drive. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, and listen, the offense has had their way, and they've had so much success and so much production. But listen, at least the defense got a rep. You know, maybe this gets you a spark. Maybe this gets you some energy. Maybe we'll see a little bit more life from this defense.
Yeah, they may not win the game, but I think this defensive coaching staff at this point...
Play on this 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Mayava. Oh, they're after him. Team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Hauls it in at the 25. Found a little running room. Drive comes from their own 41. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. A strike downfield. And he was on his way, and they get him down at the 30. The Canes moving quickly to the line.
Well, I know they're losing right now, but they're not going to be losing for long if they keep hitting shots like that.
There he goes. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Hurricanes are in the red zone. In the red area, it's Fletcher. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. And the pass rush. The offensive line's got to get it together, giving up a sack on the last play, and now it's 3rd. And here comes...
Red 18, red 18. Tino. Come on, flow. Hey, grill.
On 4th down, he'll try to toss it. Working that left side. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. And he'll have to...
And it's frustrating. I got to sell out, man. I got to bring as many guys to the line of scrimmage as I can.
3-yard pickup. They come to the line, 2nd and 7. Got it behind the line. It's Anderson. Scanning the field. It's Mayava. Under fire. That pass is cleared away. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. It's looking to gather a little more strength. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. Throwing, Mensah. Fires to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Offense trying to keep them off balance on 1st and 10. He goes right back to the air. And he was work to do here on 2nd and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Right. Darian Mensah from the gun on 3rd down. Throws to the wideout. Got his man downfield. Gets it all the way inside the 20-yard line to the 19 before being hauled down. Mensah. The quick out. They're able to keep him out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 2 after the big play in the passing game. Gonna look downfield again. Moving out to the right. Going for 6. Touchdown, Canes! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone.
Nice job by the offense going down the field, putting points on the board, but you're still down.
Here's Mensah to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Throw into the end zone, and it's picked off. Running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. He's able to grab the football, and the hands team gets the job done. They're in command of this game. Now let's see if they tried to rub a little salt in the wound or happy with getting the W.
Yeah.
100%. That's like Steve Spurrier back in the day when I was playing for the Gators. You go and play for him because you want the opportunity to throw the ball. So when you get in the game late, you're not handing it off. We were beating Central Michigan. Get it done. They're going to walk out of here with the win, David.
And this used to be a situation where you'd see offenses get very conservative, run the football. We gotta play safe. No. I'm putting the ball in my best play.
And goal. They'll try to get it in with the run.
Well, how about the tackle by that field goal? I know he likes to cover, but...
Touchdown, Trojans! And the punishment has been extended. These guys are starting to separate themselves a little bit now, and it could get...
This is over.
And the extra point, more touchdown run from the 2.
Miami, 13.
He'll bring it out. It's Lyle. Good job by the cover 10 for the first play of this drive. Here's Darian Mensah to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And so now it's 2nd and long. Back to pass. A deep throw as the clock winds down. And it's swift. Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. From the gun, wants to pass. Here's a throw downfield late. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Throwing, Mensah. He wants a big play here late. And it's picked off for the 4th time today. Just a really nice play. Not a lot on the return, but that's all right when you hand it to your offense at the 42.
And they stamp this game.
Goes to the option. The option, he'll keep it. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Both of these teams are high-caliber squads, but it sort of felt as if these guys had some...